for Ray and also Herbie later.
Hey, how you doing,
Good
sir?
to see you.
Nice to meet you.
I hear Juan Pagan. Don't hold this against me. I think of Juan, I think of a smaller dude. I think of Juan, Hispanic dude, jumps on the field, becomes a superstar, but not the case.
Well, no, not the case.
What do you probably sit at about, maybe, I'm going to be guessing about at least 6 feet.
Yeah, it's close. 5'11", 6 feet.
And probably weighing about 210?
No, sir, 200.
Oh, that's not much. It's not bad, but 5'11", 6 feet, 200, solid linebacker frame. What makes you love that linebacker spot?
Well, I love it because I love defense. I love tackling and flow, sideline to sideline, and actually, be a leader, the captain, and just playing defense.
That's the place to be. If you get a dream spot in football, would be like the linebacker, the inside linebacker. I mean, you can play that all day long, and you want to play it hard. You want to play that linebacker spot, play hard and do well, so the coach never makes you change.
That's
you
right.
want that spot the rest of your life. Look at that guy like Luke Kuechly, the guy for the Panthers. That guy he's in on all the plays.
Yeah.
You keep looking for some kind of fallacy, some kind of mistake with his game. I never see many.
No, that's the dream linebacker right there. You want to look like him if you want to play that position.
The weird thing about him too is his pass coverage. I never have even associated linebackers be able to cover passes like he does. He's covering deep down by the goalpost on a deep pass route. Here he is back there in coverage. It says a lot for what that guy can do.
And something that our coaches talk about is starting with your stance. And I don't even see him getting a stance. He just gets back there.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Ambrose about there. Ambrose Jackson, as tall as he is. I would love to be a lineman. The day they say you can stand up, that's like, I've been given a lease on. They've cut the blue ribbon. There's like a brand new building opens up. A new lease on life. Be able to stand up, be able to roam, be able to move. And like you say, not too many restrictions. You don't have to be in it every time when the play ends. So the coach says, you got to be right here. But give you a little bit of flexibility, and you'll make up for it in the hustle, right?
Right. Yeah. You start. As long as you make the play, that's all that counts.
Who are some of the tough teams you battled this year? You look pretty strong, pretty tough, so I don't think too many people are able to stop you that often. We did that Western Guilford game, and you were just in about every tackle there. Who's been the toughest team you faced this year?
I'd have to say Southeast. Pretty big and strong team, so they were tough to stop.
That was a game at your place. You guys led at halftime, and they came back in the second half and stole it from you, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that had to be tough to stomach.
Yeah.
Was that the last game you guys played?
Yes, sir. Before
you guys had a week off last week. What'd you do during the off week? There's a question we hadn't asked yet tonight. What'd you do during the off week time?
Well, normal practice. We just didn't practice on Friday, but it was just normal, just like a game week.
Get any other break days beside the Friday? Just the Friday?
I think Friday and Thursday we had a short practice on that day.
Short practice Thursday, off all day Friday?
Yes, sir.
That's good to get that one day. That's something to kind of appreciate and enjoy too.
Yes, sir.
And I hope I'm not prying too much, but I'm always curious about what's going on in these players' lives. What did you guys do on that Friday night? Did you go watch another football game?
Well, I actually just stayed home. Me personally, stay home, watch film on our.
So watch some football film.
Excuse me?
Watch some football film that night.
Yes, sir.
So you were still doing football, but you were working out at home, I guess.
Yeah, I was working out my brain and.
That's good stuff. Juan Pagan with us at Shane's Rib Shack for a Thursday. What's the key to playing your position? You may have told us some of this already, but kind of.
Okay, well, I'd say read the offensive line. That's
That's
big.
what your teammate was telling us, Ambrose Jackson. Your ability, what makes you such a good defensive player, you can get all these reads before the play even begins.
Yeah, and if you watch film, you read the right keys, you know what's going on.
That's what you're doing last Friday night. Were you watching film on Glenn?
Yes, sir.
Getting ready, that's good. Back when I was younger, we would watch some film, but I think we were too busy watching ourselves. I think it was probably a problem. Instead of watching another team, wondering what those guys were doing, we're so worried watching ourselves so we wouldn't mess up, so you don't lose any playing time. But
yes, sir.
You're studying the other team. That helps you. Maybe it takes. We talk about these soccer players. Another example: if a guy is at the right spot at the right time, doesn't have to run and doesn't use up too much energy. That's what you're doing in your spot.
Yes, sir.
You're getting there without having to run and kill yourself to get there. You read, so you know how to be there on time.
That's exactly right, man. If the play goes one way, that's what we're taught. Read and be fundamental in our steps.
When did you first start to get that approach? Who taught that to you early, man? Did he get it early when you were a younger football player, or did he give it to you on varsity football?
Well, when I learned it when I got to varsity with my coach, Coach Stoke. He started making that. Coach Stoke.
Coach Stoke, an interesting man. I know Coach Stoke going back to Southeast Guilford, Eastern Guilford, North. That man, I'm glad.
Yes,
I'm glad you guys are finally winning. Because man, Coach Stoke would be on the jump, and I'm glad he found it. Is he defensive coordinator too?
Yes, sir.
Good deal. I like Coach Stoke's a good man. I just want to give him a pop, give him a plug. But he helped get you going on that then.
Yes, sir. He's a great defensive coach, and he, taught me everything I know.
Yeah, a lot of respect for Coach Doak doing back in the day, and I knew he kept jumping around, saying, I hope he finds a spot. And when he got to Southwest, when he first got there, things were kind of down a bit.
Yes,
then
sir.
you guys started winning some games last year,
Yes,
3-3 this year. Should be 4-3 after tomorrow night, right?
Yes, sir.
And I would say
Completely
like this,
right.
better be 4-3 after tomorrow
Yes,
night.
sir.
Got to take care of business. Again, Juan Pagan with us. He is a disciple in some ways of Coach Doak. It's Chuck Doak. I think his first name is Chuck, if I remember
Yes.
correctly. Trying to use that brain sauce they gave us a while back. Your part in homecoming, is it just the football game, or you got any other responsibilities?
Just football game to me. Just get it done and get another dub.
You know any players at Ragsdale? Any Ragsdale guys?
I know their linebacker, Bryce Walker.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Yeah.
He was in here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
He's a wrestler. Do you wrestle also?
No, sir. I haven't wrestled.
Any other sports?
Basketball, yes, sir.
So you do basketball?
Yeah, I played for 2 years.
I'm remembering you now too, the Juan Pagan in basketball. I think might have called. Yeah, you might have been one of those players that kind of came in and kind of got our attention. Are you part of that reserve unit or part of the starting unit?
Well, my freshman year, I was in the come off the bench, and my sophomore year, I started.
How about last year? Last year was your.
I didn't play last year.
You didn't play last year?
No, sir.
Well, you were there your sophomore year. That was the year you guys had Leach and had Langley and had that wild, crazy year.
Yeah.
So that was a good year of basketball. Want to play this year?
Not sure. Not sure.
Well, let's get some more questions going. I'll keep getting off the subject. This kid's got it together because he's playing for Coach Doak and playing for Coach Rainey. Who was your coach back in recreation football?
Well, my first time playing football was 9th grade, so I never
You
played.
never played before?
No, sir.
And I could hit you in the arm as hard as I could. You're strong. I'm surprised you started that late.
Yeah, and I met football in 9th grade, so.
You met it, and it's been good to you then. You've
Yes,
had,
sir.
I guess about 3.5 years of work.
Yes,
then.
sir.
Never played football before 9th grade. Man, that's a good connection. Good connection, man. You're just starting to scratch the surface then.
Yes, sir.
Got to stick with this football. Play it till you're about 30. Keep playing no matter what. Find yourself a semi-pro team and play on weekends. Other questions for Juan Pagan. Remember who the JV coach was?
JV coach.
You did for JV?
No, I don't remember.
Well, tell us about Coach Rainey. You talked about Coach Doak. Had some good things about him, which is good
Yes,
about
sir.
Coach Rainey.
Well, Coach Rainey's hard on character, academics, and that's the basis of our team. And I enjoy playing for him.
It's good to have a coach to keep you honest.
Yes, sir.
Keep you above board.
Very honest with the team.
Because if that coach is going to push you to be respectful, you're going to respect him too.
Yes, sir.
Keep that head up. Keep working hard. The college you're going to play for one day. You got to be playing college ball somewhere.
Yes, sir. Well, I like NC State a lot.
Man, that's one of my schools too. I'm glad you like that.
Yes, sir.
Well, if you go there and play, that says a lot. But here's what you got to do. I'm just being realistic. You got to have a backup plan.
Yes, sir.
NC State might be first part. You got to have a backup plan too. It might be one of those Guilfords. It might be one of those maybe Elons.
Yes, sir.
Well, Elon's not bad.
No, it's not.
John Spain. Ever heard of John? Maybe not.
No, sir.
Had a page, linebacker, Elon, doing a good job, having some good time down there. Elsewhere here for Juan Pagan. Best teacher at Southwest.
Teacher, Miss Evans. She
Evans, what?
teaches social studies.
Studies.
I had U.S. history with her. Now I'm taking Epi Government with her.
That's what. Sometimes it's good to get a teacher like that. It does a good job. Then you want to take their other courses
Yes, sir.
too. Very. And the history and the social studies, good area
Yes, sir.
for you then. Okay, Juan is with us. Talking about the classes. Talking about the teachers. Toughest class.
Toughest class, I'd say chemistry.
Yeah, bound to be.
It's Japanese.
That's going to get you ready for college, huh?
Yes, sir.
You hope you can take chemistry in high school and never have to take it again.
Yeah, I
Get
know.
it behind you. Forget about that. East Carolina Pirates, number one team in the state. Who's number 2? Duke, Carolina, NC State, Wake. Who's number 2? Who'd you say?
I'd choose Duke.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
being realistic because you said you may want to go to NC State, so you
Yeah,
didn't include
but-
your favorite team. This guy's being honest, breaking it down. Do you know these names? Ray and Herbie Bridges. Ever
Yes,
heard of
sir.
them? Okay, they're
Play
here.
with them.
We're going to be talking to those guys in a few minutes too. How about guys like Brian Williams, Eddie Pope, Clyde Sims? Those names ring any bells?
I know Brian Williams. Yes, sir.
Yeah, out of Southwest.
Yes, sir.
Also at NC State. What about if you were starting your own business? What do you start?
I started on a clothing line.
Clothing line.
Yes, sir.
Any particular one? Because you may have some ideas here.
Not sure. Just outfits. I don't know.
T-shirts, shorts. What would it be?
More T-shirts. Yeah.
Okay. How about if you had your own TV station, what would the format be?
Sports.
How about radio?
Sports.
Not music, sports. What about if you had your own website?
I'd put games in it.
Games, video games. Good stuff.
Kill boredom.
Would you be interested in this pet search kind of? I was talking about being a pet search man, finding lost pets. I was talking about doing a website, finding lost pets. People would call me. I come in, a couple $100 an hour. They lost a dog, lost a cat. We'll find that for you in a few, maybe 2 or 3 hours.
Might be a possibility. Yeah.
Yep, let's keep that on the agenda on the possibilities. Favorite late night snack? Got a snack for nights?
PB&J sandwich.
Peanut butter and jelly? How about fried? Would you ever fry one of those? I heard they had that at the state fair. It sounded like it made me sick too. How about favorite late night restaurant?
Taco Bell.
Hey, that's a good call because they got those dollar deals too.
Oh man, that's so good.
Where's your Taco Bell that you would go visit over near Southwest? Where's yours located?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen one
Is it
around there because I recently moved.
Really?
Yeah.
So you got a new location?
Yes, sir.
Still in the same district?
Yes, sir. I am.
But we're all going to get run out of here. Let's see. Final question or two for Juan Pagan. If you got a special talent, something you do that people don't know about, kind of a hidden talent there we haven't been able to.
Well, most people don't know it, but I play the drums at my church.
Oh, really?
And the bass a little bit. Yes.
You like the contemporary Christian music?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. There's a station in Winston I've been checking out. I think it's like 103.5. There's a K-Love station.
Yes, sir.
Listen to those guys quite a bit. It's good stuff.
Just
What
like
church do you attend?
It's in Winston-Salem. It's a Hispanic church. It's called City Refuge.
So the rest is some Hispanic there in you.
Yes, sir.
That's good. But man, I tell you, well, I've known a lot of Hispanic people over the years. I tell you what, they were never quite as big and as strong as you are. You got blessed, man. You got a blessing there.
Yes,
You're
sir.
fortunate, very fortunate young man. What about the Panthers going to Cincinnati on Sunday? Who do you like in that game?
I say Cincinnati.
Taking the Bengals, being realistic.
Yes, sir.
Well, I hope the Panthers could win on the road. They got to go to Green Bay after that too.
Yes, sir.
Got a favorite
It's tough.
protein?
Protein. I'm a Colts fan,
Yeah.
but kind of changing on that. I'm not sure about that.
How about tonight? Got the Colts at the Houston Texans.
I got to go with the Texans.
Texans at home?
Yes, sir.
J.J. Watt and company? Mm-hmm. Do you think they'll have a good game? I mean, CBS, that's what we were talking about with Mr. Dennis White earlier. All those crazy Thursday night games have not gone good at all. They've been blowouts.
It's going to be a good game, but Texas is going to come out on top.
Name of your church again?
It's called City Refuge.
City Refuge in Winston-Salem.
Yes, sir.
Juan, pleasure to talk to you. Good to meet you. Good to learn about you and find out more. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Keep up those reads, man, on defense.
I will.